It's time. It is time for Randy Orton to retire. John Cena's on his way out the door. 2025 is the last year. We ain't gonna be able to see John Cena. And it looks like on Netflix, we still can't see him. I mean, the usage of the top guys is just horrendous, bro. Why isn't Cena on the show weekly, talking, building up a story for anything? Like, I just don't understand what's going on. But this ain't about that. That's another time for another video. Randy Orton, it's time to retire. Batista left right on time. Because look at Batista now. He looks crazy. I hope he never try to come back now. He looks crazy. He looked like a damn Batman villain or something that's trying to identify him. But this right here, man, is getting out of hand. Edge couldn't cope with the idea of retiring after that great Sheamus match he had on SmackDown 2023. Was it 2023? And I'm just like, he comes out of nowhere, and he couldn't cope with the fact of letting go. I know he lost 10 years, but dude, that should have told you something. The fact you did come back, you did a couple things, cool. Nope, don't want to retire. Randy look like doing the same shit. It's time to retire, bro. I love Randy. Randy Orton, I watched his pretty much entire career. You know what I'm saying? When he had the curly hair, and he used to do the move that MVP used to do, where you put his leg over your head and you got your arm up, and then he spin and drop you on your neck or back. I remember those days. I remember when the RKO was just a regular he run and just little generic ass RKO when he first started doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I remember the first putt kicks and all that spitting at people. I remember this dude's career. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in that era. But bro, what more did this man has to prove? What is with people? Oh, he should break Ric Flair's streak as most champion. Why? 14, 15, how many ever fucking titles ain't enough? Damn, 2 Royal Rumble wins. Intercontinental titles. United States titles. Tag titles. Money in the Bank. Elimination Chamber wins. Big feuds. WrestleMania main events. I don't understand. What do he need to prove anymore? Listen, man, I know as fans, and I'm a mark too. All of us is marks. I don't care what people say when you say, oh, I'm not a mark. If you're talking about wrestling and complaining about it, you're a mark. No matter how you sum it up. You're on your laptop, phone, whatever, whining about wrestling, you're a mark. But anyway, I'm a mark, okay? So, but I gotta put my mark shit away when it comes to just being realistic. I love Rob Van Dam. He's literally one of my all-time favorites. But he got old. I don't want to see Rob Van Dam embarrass himself. Even though the last time we see Rob Van Dam, he still looked great, but like Rob Van Dam even understands, why should he do this full time? Rob Van Dam has to retire, but it's time for him to retire too. But he's not doing it like Randy. He just shows up here and there. I don't mind that. He just show up, do little shit. One little match, every little blue moon. But Randy, full time. He's still full time. I respect it. This is what these guys love. I get it. But dude, it comes a time where you have scored 1,000 fucking touchdowns. 1,000 wide receivers. You the greatest rebounder. You did, you know what I'm saying? You doing half court threes every shot. What more do you need to prove? Sometime, bro, you got to leave while your time is still good, while time is still on your side. You've had massive injuries, back injuries. Why are you going to keep risking that? Lucky enough, unlike Edge, you haven't had to retire. So why wait for something to happen? Do you have to retire? Yes, Randy Orton's not reckless as Edge, but still, you have had massive injuries that put you on the shelf Hell, for a long time. What, Randy was gone for almost 2 years that last time? So, it's time to retire, bro. You came back all jacked up looking like Brock Lesnar in '03 and shit. I get it. You look fresh, but bro, you're not fresh. You're damaged goods. You're still good, but you're damaged goods. It's time to retire, man. Sometimes you got to know when it's time to put the boots up. Cena is smart. Hopefully he stay like that. But Cena is retiring on time. 2025 is last year we're going to see him. He's retiring while time is on his side. While he still can walk away from this shit. I don't care if Cena don't win 17. He don't need to. What more do these dudes need to prove? He don't need it. Randy Orton, same thing. He don't need to win another world title ever again. Again. Never. He don't ever need to win anything. He's Randy fucking Orton, a living legend. He don't have shit to prove. It's time to retire, bro. Rey Mysterio, time to retire. What more do these dudes got to prove? Why is Rey Mysterio beating Kofi in 2025? I just don't understand this shit. Like, come on. It's time to retire, bro. It's time to retire and let the new generation take over. It's just how it's got to go. And if you wondering who should be his last opponent, Brian Breakker. That's an easy one. Brian Breakker should tribute being the new legend killer. He should be on the tier. He should retire Rey Mysterio. And he should retire Randy Orton. Who else is a legend that's still wrestling right now? Hell, I wouldn't mind him being the one to retire Cena at this point. I like Brian Breakker. I don't. The usage of Brian Breakker should be a fucking crime. That they just don't use this dude. It's I don't get it. He should be killing the shit right now. He should be all over Raw all the time. Lord, Weezus, Rice. Randy Orton, it's time to retire. I love this guy. Hey, nothing you can say. I hope you bring that song back one more time. But Brian Breakker should be the one to retire Randy Orton. Because, no, it shouldn't be another veteran. It shouldn't be another legend. No. It should be someone new. It should be somebody new. When Edge, well, quote-unquote, retired with Sheamus, it shouldn't have been Sheamus. It should have been someone new. Like a Seth Rollins or somebody that's newer, that's in their peak. Sheamus is not in his peak anymore. Sheamus is in veteran status, reaching legendary status. He's a bona fide Hall of Famer. It shouldn't have been Sheamus to retire Edge. It should have been someone newer that needs it more, that could use it on their resume. And Brian Breakker for Randy Orton, that would be great. He retired Randy Orton, calling himself the new legend killer. I don't know what more Randy Orton can prove. He's been in the ring with the best of the best. He's had some of the best feuds, best moments in wrestling history. He's a part of one of the biggest, greatest rivalries with John Cena. He's peers with John Cena. He's on the same level as John Cena. He's accomplished pretty much the same shit as John Cena. What more do he has to prove? Nothing. It's time to retire. 2026 or 2027. Not 2028. He needs to retire since Cena's about to go. Batista already left. You know, Brock got another situation. It's time for him to retire too. It's time for everybody to start just slowly leaving. It's time. It's time to trust the current roster. Yes, these guys still have value, but use them to put over the new talent. And that's what the opposite is happening here. You need a Garrett Broadbreaker now for this in 2026 and 2027 to retire Randy Orton. Like, share, subscribe, dislike, all the good shit. What do you think it is?